Oh, cool, I leveled up. I got a perk point too. How do I use that? Wait, 23 perk points available? 15 out of 276 perks? So I guess then I could just spend these perk points on as many of these different skills as I like. But wait, then why are these ones grayed out now? While the game does tell you how to use your perk points, its explanation is frustratingly brief for how nuanced this leveling system is. So we've put this guide together on how leveling works in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. As you go about the world, you'll see little notifications each time that you gain a level in a certain skill. Every 2 levels in a skill will reward you with a perk point, which you can use for that skill to gain certain bonus effects related to whatever that skill is about. To view these skills and apply your perk points, head over to the Player menu. In the Stats tab, you'll find your overall player level plus individual stats for Strength, Agility, Vitality, and Speech. These are all broad stats that increase through a large variety of in-game actions, and they improve various factors of your gameplay as they grow. You can apply perk points to these stats, but we'll go over these more in a minute. If you move over to the Skills tab, you'll find a bevy of other skill trees to apply your perk points to. These are the Alchemy, Craftsmanship, Drinking, Horsemanship, Houndmaster, Scholarship, Stealth, Survival, and Thievery trees, and they say what they are on the tin. One more tab over in Combat, you'll find even more trees for the various weapons and combat styles. These are Warfare, Swords, Heavy Weapons, Polearms, Unarmed, and Marksmanship. All of these various skills will increase as you use them more, which will improve the various mechanics they relate to in-game. If you want a detailed breakdown of what each skill affects, press the left stick over to the right to view skill information for each one. The reason why you might have so many available perk points is because there are just so many skill trees. Unfortunately, you can only use as many perk points in a skill tree as you've earned for that skill tree. You can't use excess points wherever you like. The number of choices available for a given skill is shown under this perk point symbol in the menu. As you expand each of these tabs, you'll notice there are always more skills available to you than you could possibly choose for the number of points that you have. For every perk point you earn, you usually unlock 2 new perks, so you'll be required to pick and choose your favorite perks based on how you want to play. Some perks also have extra requirements. For example, you can't choose Opening Strike 2 if you haven't already acquired Opening Strike. Other perks are mutually exclusive, meaning that if you unlock one, you won't be able to choose the other, even if you have extra perk points. Each individual skill improves at its own speed alongside the overarching stats of Strength, Agility, Vitality, and Speech, which also have their own lists of perks. Strength is increased mostly through combat and by using high strength requirement weapons. Agility is improved through stealth and combat while using more agile weapons. Vitality primarily affects your stamina and is improved through combat, running, and overcoming obstacles. Speech is improved through skill checks and conversations, as well as by reading books.
You're right. I would have been offended. The purse is mine, so clear off and save your tricks for someone else.
As each of these 4 stats level up, and as you complete quests and progress through the story, your main level will also increase. The perks under the main level category are varied and numerous. You'll find things here that don't fit anywhere else, like perks relating to reputation. You'll also find broad perks here that could relate to one of your other skills, like thievery or warfare. So use these to really hone into a particular playstyle if you're trying to play in a particular way. Aside from doing various tasks in the world to increase particular levels, there are other, more direct ways to improve your skills too. Some NPCs that you've befriended, met during quests, or just naturally come across can offer to teach you a thing or two in a certain skill. These tutors are marked on the map with this blue or grey book icon. This training usually involves you paying them some money, and you then receive a bunch of experience in the skill that you chose to learn about. The amount that you learn in these scenarios is determined by the different skill levels of the trainer, and each skill level comes with its own price tag. You may also occasionally come across different skill books. Reading these takes time, but once you've finished a book, you gain a bunch of experience in whatever skill it was that you read about. It is possible to find Lethean water, which you can drink to reset all of your unlocked perks, but only one person on our team has found one so far, and I wasn't able to find the potion in the same place that he did, so it's pretty rare and elusive. Keep your eyes peeled for it though if you want a fresh start with your skills. Now you're armed with all the knowledge you need in order to level up exactly how you want to. If you want to learn more about the specifics of individual mechanics like combat or stealth, then you can find guides for those things, as well as walkthroughs and interactive maps in our growing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 wiki. And